And all the piranhas are like, ooh, let's take a position here on the shoreline. This will be good. But now they all have to fight off against each other as Nova XQF suffer pretty heavily there. Power Boy falls as well, and they get eliminated on the cross. Execute. They still have their Lone Ranger kill switch, but he's pinned down right now by 4 angry men. Both of them have vested interest in making this happen. Hasaki has been spotted out now. Lobs a Molotov towards the Rock of Horizon. Not going to be able to do any tick damage just yet. The Cook comes through, but he's spotted on the off angle. Oh, the MK14's just going to plink you down, Ryzen. Will fall, and 4 angry men. They're safer now.
It's such a good rotation from Bigetron, but if you go out here with only 1 kill in the pocket...
Extra kill point as well. That's very, very notable there.
So, Charlie moving forward, just trying to scout out the terrain ahead. Nades now coming through from 4 AM as Abrupt Slayers get closer and closer to nade distance. And oh my god, Molotov into grenade. You are donezoed.
It's going to be that for them, but we'll see how much further they can get. 2 players now for the Abrupt Slayers. 5 kills still on the cards. A little bit of a standoff developing, Blank, but they get the shift. It goes on top of the Abrupt Slayers, and now 4 angry men and Bigetron have to fight.
Absolutely, they do. 4AM needs to shift attention towards Bigetron. They cannot have a thorn in their side as they try to deal with these remaining 2 players from Abrupt Slayers. Abrupt Slayers not going to show their face not quickly at all here. You can see Leon going to drop that backpack, puts it back on again, but that kind of indicates they're going to go for the snaking position going forward, right? Leave 4AM to deal with Bigetron, who is far closer to them. But nice little shift here on the circle goes towards Abrupt Slayers. Like you were saying, John, now they don't have to move.
They can chill. Unless they get spotted. Speaking of getting spotted, oh dear. Oh my goodness me, retribution from across the way. Bigetron get dethroned. 12 points, and that's the situation you said you didn't want to see.
Yeah, unfortunate for Bigetron there. 12 points though, nothing to scoff at, like you were saying, John. But now, it is a 2v2. Make that a 2v1.
Goodness me, a knock found for 4 angry men, but Shinhei is spotted in the grass heavy around the edge, but he's low, and 4 angry men crawl their way through the river, across the way.
Right up on Bigetron, and look at this, the mad dash.
Okay, Beer 11 looking to try and get a little bit of cover behind the rock, but there's so many players right down, knocking his door. Luxy as well gets rolled up on by Proxy, but 2 players have gone down. Luxy managed to find the knocks. He's still got some HP to go as Raze is lost to fall. And my goodness me, Luxy pops off.
And you expect him to. This is the guy that during the global finals in Malaysia, he was stepping up most of the time. Recently it's been Ryzen and Zuxi have been putting in most of the hard work, and I've been wondering, Luxy's been a little bit quiet, but no, showing us that he still has the chops on it.
Back in he goes. Futbolist really suffering on the eastern side. The Abrupt Slayers working wonders right now as they wipe Futbolist out. 8 teams remain now, Blank. 5 kills for Bigetron, 4 for Execute with only 1 player remaining. As you got 4 angry men with all 4 of those very angry men.
Power 888 though. On this western side, relatively quiet, remember. They lost a player in the beginning and they've just been playing it safe. Now they've got 3 players towards these end zones in zone 7, but it's 4AM creeping in from the north side, John.
Been silent so far in the lobby. No kills to their name. They're just biding. They're biding their time, you know?
Yeah.
They're chilled out right now. They're going to start to ramp up the anger moving forwards as they have to come in from the northern side. 7 teams remain, make that 6 as the nade finds the kill onto kill switch. Execute eliminated 7th place. They did get a decent chunk of kills though, so that's a decent chunk of change on their scoreline.
I guess you could say that 4AM are really biding their time here as they transition from the northern side.
Bigetron 6 kills now. They've managed to find yet another. And on the south edge, they are in the zone. A really good spot for them right now. They've managed to move on forwards. We'll see what more they can get done into this game. Power 888 on the western side. They've only got 2 kills so far, and it looks like 4 angry men have ideas about dismounting this spot. The micro Uzi not quite getting the knock, but the nade will do the job.
What is that?
Sook does fall, but the 4 angry men, all 4 of them there, will be able... Maybe not. No way! Okay, another nade bobbles over the top, and Power 888 just lay down the hurt. 4 angry men down to 3.
KPS with the meteoric grenade just dropping from the sky. Now he's just ducking and diving away from there as their own flashbang comes over the top, trying to provide a little bit of time here to KPS. Will blast out behind the tree, so that's definitely going to have 4am a little bit blind.
Bigetron taking a fight as well across the way with the Abrupt Slayers, who are trying to move in with their current duo. Another flashbang to try and cover the push up over the ridgeline, and ssRAFAT is going to be just fine for now.
D2E's still alive though.
Oh, hang on a minute, yeah.
I think he's probably go down, tries to get some kill points, but that will be it. Top 6 place though, good job lad, good job indeed. Alpha 7 now in a really good spot to move down from the northeast side, whereas all these teams are all fighting at the same time. Abrupt Slayers still have a player in with Joker just trying to heal it up, but it's Bigetron here with still 3 members.
4 angry men going for the run down, no way! Did he just run over 2? It's in here, you madman!
Another.
His teammate goes down in the meantime and he's gonna fall. Only 1 player for Power 888 is left standing and 4 angry men. Well, it's all of a sudden just down to 1. My goodness me, way to stand tall, but it's going to be 4 angry men coming off the worst of that trade. I don't know how that happened, but Power at 888 get wiped. I think Bigetron came in to just put the final nail in there, and 4 angry men go down as well. That was blank.
It was chaos. Joker also is now spotted. Luxy taking shots towards Alpha 7. Law in a really bad spot. Has to duck behind the rock and use some healing. But Bigetron, they've been so quiet in this game. They've retained a lot of utility despite that with 8 kills on board. Really good stuff from them being able to clean up some of these fights. Zuxi takes a good battering there though. Right now, Alpha 7, they do have the circle, and this is where it gets tricky for Bigetron.
Absolutely, and I mean, you might think Bigetron can do it, but unfortunately Blank predicted Alpha 7, and that must be the truth as it was spoken. You can see the damage being poured in. He saw this, ladies and gentlemen. In the future, he gazed into the crystal ball and out popped Alpha 7 as the winners. 4 kills so far, but they're looking for more. They rack it up to 5 as Bigetron down to 2.
Luxy trying to move through the smoke here, diving side to side, takes a good lot of shots. Alpha 7 just making it happen, making it look easy. And that right there, John, is a statement.
Just keep RRQ on their toes.
I don't know if this guy needs any more caffeine. He's playing like he's had 6 coffees already. This guy's on fire.
Ooh.
Nice one, Svan. Here comes the nade over the top. Come on.
Cook.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, that would have been nutty, but it's the gun to actually finish the work here as Beer 11 gets tagged up. Not quite fragged up just yet. As the spray continues to go through, just a sliver of HP left. Has pumped the first aid already, I believe, but no, finally gets knocked there. Futbolist got eliminated on the eastern side in the meantime.
Uhai was able to snag one of the kills there, and that's Power 888 finally going down. Next up comes through, heavy shift down to the southwest. 4am have a good position here, but they have to clear out RRQ. RRQ have been given a saving grace, but they are trapped within this small building. And 4am, they are on them.
This is good news for the Southeast Asian fans, though. A lot of Southeast Asian teams here in the final circle getting points towards... Oh my goodness me, did that land inside?
Yes.
Wow, okay, managed to get a kill and a flush there. RRQ down to 2 as they return fire towards 4 angry men who have taken a knock in the meantime. They are being challenged just a little bit, but RRQ, they are waning right now.
Nova XQF over on the eastern side. Both Chinese teams still within Miramar right now, but it's Team Secret who have opted to head towards their compound, leapfrog one another and try and get into a better position, but they still have to deal with Nova XQF, but they are pinned down behind a ridge and they have to cross this road. These smokes are hugely important, and now Madtoy dropping the nades, just stopping the push from coming through too soon, but in come Nova XQF. They are crashing right now.
Unfortunately, they're crashing out, and they are going to lose 2 on the knock. 2 players need to cross forwards. It's Cool Boy in the smokes and Power Boy at the back. But it's so difficult to find anything here. The road's just a wasteland. No cover for them. Even in the smokes, you're just going to get sprayed down. It's 4 angry men. It's Team Secret, all looking your way right now.
Jimmy down within the building, just Power Boy remaining, hiding behind that loot crate, but he's soon for the blue. Team Secret, they can clear this. Then they have the eastern side to their own, but 4am, they still have Hasaki off in the distance there. He does take a nasty little hit to the forehead though, so this will leave them slightly dizzy, but he still has eyes on, albeit them being blurred.
This is such a difficult push for Team Secret. 4 angry men have the ridgeline and the oversight on their compound completely. There is no cover around this compound, and they have to move for the next circle, Blank.
They do. It's going to be a tough move forward, so they will have to use those smokes. 4am desperately want this position that RRQ are currently holding down. The circle blessing them this day. These nades are so close to going in, and they are not easy nades to hit either. Uhai actually just about spots off Hasaki. Another knock coming through. Can RRQ hold this one down, John?
I think that was a flush as well, so 4 angry men are down to 3. RRQ striking back from the shack. Rex hits the deck behind the buggy. but out in the field will not provide enough cover. As Sook is going to be able to get the knock there, but the rest of Team Secret are moving across as well. Unfortunately, he's been spotted from another angle and the shots are landing. iShot's not quite there to get the res just yet, and I don't know if they're going to be able to.
Funnily enough, this loot crate actually provides a tiny little bit of cover for some of these teams if they can make it out to it.
Ooh.
Svan definitely saw the head there of D2E for a second, but he's more preoccupied with something else. But that D2E actually taking a knock onto Hasaki.
Right.
RRQ with just the 2, John. Oh my goodness.
They're fighting back, and it's only one player left now standing for 4 Angry Men. They had such a strong spot, but they're being just peppered away from every angle, and no one's letting them lie. It's only one player. Sook has to hit the deck, has to heal. This is the chance for Team Secret to move. They haven't quite taken it just yet, but it is another player from 4 Angry Men to go down. I think they managed to get the res as well, so 3 players out in the field for Team Secret, and they can start to push in.
And this is what happens when you back a vicious SEA team into a corner. They start to bite back, but Ernie, he goes down. Sook still alive for this team. Rex spots out Team Secret Jin's Cosmos, and his back is to the blue. This is terrifying.
No one in the circle, but the crate is there. Team Secret yet to make that push. 4 Angry Men looking for the heal, but they aren't going to get it. We'll just go for the confirm onto Ernie. Get that point on board. Now there's 4 teams remaining, 7 alive, and it is no one with a full squad.
On this side, 4AM with the cat ears on side. Can they land on their feet here, though, on Miramar? That is the question. D2E still up, and now Cosmos, he has to drop through the first aid kits, but it's D2E all by himself, and that's 4 Angry Men out to the play zone. This should be Team Secret's game with 3 players still alive. It's going to be so difficult for D2E. But Team Secret might have just secured their place in first with a winner-winner chicken dinner, just with some beautiful positioning this whole game.
Well, look at that, the triple up on the SEA teams in the final circle. D2E steps out wide, will have to go again. Has a little bit of terrain cover here as Cosmos runs out of first stage. He's laddered up into second place. How much further can he get? Can he get another kill? Lands onto eye shots. That's a lot of damage found. Rex manages to get the heal. The nade not quite landing as Yuhai Boy continues to spot him out, continues to suppress him. Doesn't quite land the first spray, but looks for the second, and he finds it. It's Team Secret to take things home.
Across a huge boulder, and just to update you, Power Triple 8, Corpy still all the way out there in the blue. I complimented them on being proactive with that fight, but it's Fate though, trying to go out with the bang.
Was able to get one knock, but Divine was able to shut him down really quickly. So 9 teams remaining, and there's a battle here by the river. You see Lufa with that 6XM4 putting down some pressure fire all over the place, and he is going to have a spot underneath this bridge, but not for very long. Next zone is off of them, and they're going to have to sneak their way in piece by piece. I mean, for these squads having to rotate in, this is just so unfortunate. I mean, there's nothing you can do here.
So going back to the point about Cosmos, they should have definitely have taken out Divine, that solo member earlier on, because Cosmos did go out right then and there. That's going to be 1 point. They could have had 2. So that's going to be hopefully not losing too much sleep over there. 4 AM still up here on the edge. Nobody in the center of this next zone. We get the shift, and talk about loops. They have been praying to the Sandhawk gods.
Woo!
They're favored.
Asaki from 4 Angry Men with the Car 9 in Sandhawk, popping some heads onto Carrillo. One of the biggest fraggers in mobile esports here. And you can just see Loops. They are going to get favored in this next circle, so this could be another big game from them if they're able to hold down the rest of these teams. And you can just see right now, Loops putting a ton of pressure onto 4 Angry Men.
You see 4 AM trying to close the gap. They know there's some enemies over here. They kept Asakai in the back just in case this plan does not work. But a molly, a grenade, talk about the gift right there from 4 AM. Taking down a member from Loops. Burning alive.
Bird, baby, Bird. Yeah, I was able to take down Carrillo right there. You always want to confirm him among all the players in Loops because he could definitely make something happen. What is this? 4 AM just driving up. He gets shut down really quickly from Kaovsky, and Sook, he's with the laydown just waiting for him to peek out. Yeah, Kaovsky, he is stuck in the open. Oh, but the return fire from Robdini forces him to turn around. And now Sook's in a huge predicament right here.
I mean, when it comes to 4 AM, like, they really had no option but to push forward into the zone because Konina Power, they were down there in the south, still 4 alive, and they were pushing up on this east side anyway, so it was bound to happen, the sandwich action. But Konina Power, 3 kills so far. They kept Black White all the way down there in the south to assert their dominance and make sure to allow those 3 members up there to the north that they will not be backstabbed in this new zone.
Great point. And you can just see right now, with just the circle rotation alone, just wiped out everybody. I mean, there's only 3 teams remaining now. Konina Power seems to have the big dominant position. Obviously, still 4 members up. You still have 4 up from Digital Athletics, though, but they are outside of this circle in the wide open. They are in a really, really tough position. They're going to have to make some plays if they want to be able to possibly get the chicken dinner here.
Let's see what DA can do. They do have some cover, but it is no longer in the zone, so they have to push out just a little bit. Federal, though, from Loops, I mean, they got 8 kills. They started very early on, taking out Nova, so that's a feels-good moment. But Rob Dini trying to sneak up. They know that there might be some enemies down there to the south, the low ground of the hill. 1 grenade, a couple mollies could spell disaster for DA.
Oh, looks like we're going to see a big trade come out right there from Konina Power and Digital Athletics. And if this battle goes on, you never know. Federal could play spoiler and catch these squads slipping. We'll see how they opt to play this out. Rabdini is going to try to get that res onto his teammate as the good pressure fire from the rest of his squad's coming down. Oh, look at Axer throwing down. Oh, that was almost a devastating grenade. Almost bounced back onto the rest of his team. Oh, look at this angle from Gonzo. He has it all set up. Great shots back and forth. Where's Federal? Here he comes to be able to get some confirms. And he's looking to play spoiler on both these teams.
With the Tommy gun, Federal will be spotted from Rob Dini, saving the day from the squad. Black-White was able to get picked up. 2v1.
1v1, not enough. Konina Power able
to get a nice little reset going on. Nova, they've been chilling in that compound. Finally, I mean, they could opt to stay in the compounds because it is in this next zone, but instead they're gonna be pushing uphill, trying to assert their dominance.
I like that. They're trying to get some more kills on the leaderboard and apply more pressure. The more zone that they can cover right here, the better. And 4 Angry Man just, refusing to go down for so long, just not able to hold on as the pressure was just too much from so many dominant squads. Still 5 squads here. You got G9 from RRQ opting to play this very, very quiet. Doesn't want to give his position away. Doesn't want to put too much attention onto them as they are still in this next circle and hoping it does shift their way. We'll have to see, though. Look at Nova putting a ton of pressure on these last 2 remaining members from Aerowolf Limax.
Dude, that Uzi is up from order. I mean, 5 kills, 7 kills all together from Nova. They will get the next circle, so yeah, they're gonna start to fan out. Here comes Jimmy, doing a little bit of investigating and spotted, tagged the bag.
Yeah, Jimmy did some investigating and he found something, all right. This one over there trying to be able to survive with that big laydown. And just look at all the pressure. So many shots, grenades on to himself. And Power 888 as well, putting some more kills. Oh, look at this. He was able to steal away a point right there. Does get from Jimmy, picks up another one. Can he get the last remaining member, Paraboy? Oh my goodness. KPS absolutely dominating right now.
Not only that, in between the 2 knocks, he had enough time to put on a scope. He had enough time to put on a scope real quick. That's actually insane. Power 888 right on the edge of the zone. Let's see if KPS can get the 1v4 on DA. Maybe 1 grenade, maybe 1 molly could spell disaster for DA. They have some vehicles to work with. They're being very careful right here. They don't want to throw this one away. This could be an easy chicken dinner for DA since they have the numbers advantage compared to everybody else still alive.
Well, here we go. Last match of the evening. And it seems to be a battle of the solo members. You got 1 member from RRQ, Aerowolf Limax, and Power 888, all running solos right now. You got Nova, XQF. They did get the res onto Paraboy, rocking a duo. And of course, dead center, Digital Athletics. Set up looking pretty with their full squad. At the same time, though, they are completely surrounded by these solo members. Oh, never mind. They did end up spotting 1 member. That is going to be RRQ out. 4 teams remaining.
Yeah, and that was a very important knock, too. Oh, no. KPS is not done. KPS on to 2.
I mean, wow. I mean, you got to give this man some mad props right there. Almost basically took out Nova almost by himself And right there getting 2-piece onto Digital Athletics, but just so much pressure from all sides. But with those knocks, oh, Paraboy tried to sneak on by. Solus was waiting for that though. Does get that confirmed. Now it's just Cool Boy there. Oh, this nade. Can't hit it. Cool Boy, 4-3. A little too far. Oh, he could get us on a Razy. Perfectly placed.
That's actually insane. Cool Boy will be attempting to toss out some smokes to get the pickup onto Paraboy. Soul is still going to be holding down this angle behind the crate to make sure no more grenades get tossed in their area. And DA, they have been able to get revive after revive after revive. They should be able to get the full team up, heal on up. I wouldn't be surprised if we see one of the members from DA pop in his US and go for some crazy run over plays and maybe even that distraction tactic to distract these solos and kind of see where they are currently, just snaking it on out.
He is going to get into that US because the circle does shift onto the last member from Aerowolf Limax. And you're right, Red Jordan, they just sended it. Red Array is going to get the confirm on one. Paraboy getting another. And with 1 HP, holding on just a little bit longer right here, does get taken out. And now here we go. It is going to be a 1v2. Red Array has the zone though. Does he have any grenades? Doesn't look like it. Playing as sneaky as possible. Does get caught out, baby. It's Digital Athletics winning the last match here of day number 1.
Let me in, yeah.